Hello, my name is Caleb Morris. This is my video cover letter, as requested. This is unscripted. I'm just gonna wing it and tell you about myself, who I am, my ambitions, why you should pick me for your company as your CEO. Start with myself. I'm 22. I'm young. I am ambitious. I am very driven. I have a life plan, and I work towards it every single day, taking one baby step after another. And I am a visionary. I envision much. That is, I envision aspects of my life, what I would like to bring into this world, what I would like to do with my life, and also what makes things the way they are, and it helps me to understand that through my vision. And that also falls into my next natural trait, I would call it, is my adaptability. And these two work hand in hand, because my vision, as I said, allows me to see why things are how they are, and my adaptability allows me to use that and become good at that, why things are good the way they are, and do that to become good. For example, I started as an introvert when I was younger, introverted most of high school, everything, but I realized as I started to form my ambitions and started to really see what I wanted out of this world, that I would have to be an extrovert, that I would have to be comfortable speaking with people, and so I became that. I forced myself to become that, and now I am that. And in fact, it's harder to speak to this computer screen than to a real person. To a real person, I can feed off their energies. It's very important for me to feel their energies so that I can output something that they want to hear, honestly. And so my adaptability and my vision together have really helped me to become someone who can be a CEO, who can do everything that I envision myself to do. And I have a very extensive list of things I would like to do, so I have to get it done as early as I can. Now that being said, as far as my passions go, I have 3 passions: business, that is the business process; marketing, sales; and administration, which is the part I would like to play. There are other parts of business as well. I understand that. I just don't want to list them all. But administration is the role I would like to play, and as the administrator, I already have 2 of the greatest traits, which is adaptability. You must be able to adapt to new markets, to new ways of doing business, to whatever happens to the business, and what happens in the business. And vision to be able to see what to do with that, and what to bring into the business, and what to bring into the world as the business that will be most beneficial to the business. And those are my best traits. Those are my only natural traits, and everything else I have taught myself. And so I may not be a natural at it, but I strive to be better at it every single day. Also, I realize that administration means not only being the best at every single aspect of business, but finding people who are. And that is a very important part as well, which I see you are doing now. My second passion is intelligence. That is information, the dissemination of information, the understanding of information, the analyzing of information, the collection of information, and the manipulation of information. Presentation is just as important to me as the message being conveyed itself. And my third passion is medical and scientific research. Groundbreaking medical and scientific research. I don't want to study pharmaceuticals or something like that, but I'll go into my third thing about my ambitions now. But I would like to start my own medical research company and work to create groundbreaking research, open new doors for our world. And that is something I would like to do far down the road. Right now, I want to work with you. I want to help grow your business and make it very successful, not only for myself to make a financial foundation, but for you so that I may build my reputation and also to really become known, you know, and also just live a better life than what I have now. Come from very humble origins, and it's very hard for me to work on something that I am not passionate about, that I not enjoy doing. It is a fatal flaw that perhaps will drive me to something greater, but it is certainly bringing me down right now. And so yes, that's as far as my ambitions go. Not the length of my ambitions, but it is the next step after this first step, which is working with you for quite a while until I build down everything, and until you no longer need of me as well. And so, why should you pick me over everyone else? Because I'm sure there are a lot of people vying for this job right now. I don't think, most of them probably have degrees. Most of them probably have experience in this market. And that's great, but I think my exclusive background, not only should you find someone who's the best at something, but diversity is extremely important. Someone who thinks completely different of you. Maybe I have trouble with relationships with women because I want someone who's completely different from me, whether they just want someone just like themselves. But I value that diversity. I like to see how other people think, what they bring to the table. And I think I will bring something very different to the table than everyone else. And also because of that, because of my lack of experience, honestly, I am a clean slate. You don't have to paint over something else with me. I can do things how you want them to be done, and I can offer my input. I can take direction better. And so, if you don't agree with something or something like that, we won't butt heads or something like that, And this is your baby. This is your child, and I understand that, I'm ambitious, but I'm ambitious about other things. You don't have to worry about any power plays or something like that with me, This is your baby, I understand that. And I also, with my company, I would want someone to treat it as I would and not go off and try to make it something different from what I originally envisioned it to be, and you can count on me to do that. Which I think is very important. I know that it would be very important for me in my business. So I will not change this into something else. All in all, there's no reason why you shouldn't pick me. Perhaps you may see someone that you think you can work with better, and if you do, that's great. I will continue to look for that opportunity to get my foot in the door, lay down everything. But you will certainly not regret hiring me, and I think it'll be a choice that you would look back on and be happy you made. I hope to hear back from you. This has been my cover letter video, which wasn't really a cover letter at all. It was just me telling you about myself. But thank you for the opportunity, and thank you for considering me.